Hey YouTube, how you all doing? Happy March 11th. This is Tabitha Jane here with you with your on the daily guidance and tarot insights for March 11th, 2020. So welcome everybody. If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining me. And if you hang with me, I appreciate you so much. Really, truly, I feel like we're building a community, and I hope that you find a great deal of value and insights and just a lot of goodness here, because that's really what I want to bring and share with you. When you find this message, please be aware that the dates are, they're methods of tracking for our physical purposes. A spirit, our higher selves, God, source, whatever you call your higher consciousness, they're going to lead you to the messages that are appropriate for you depending on where you are at in your personal journey and development, because we're all at different places at different points. So there's no right or wrong. That's like the most amazing, beautiful thing ever. There is no right or wrong. We can't get it wrong. We'll never get it all right. So that's why we should just enjoy the journey. Okay. So any other information you want to know about me, just look down in the description. And, there's links to my other social media. There's information available for you. So, I'm pretty easy to find. And if you enjoy this content, please help me reach others by giving a thumbs up and liking. Even subscribing. If you do subscribe, hit the little bell notification. I try at least once a week, sometimes more, to pop online and do a free live tarot reading. So if you want to get notified for that, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification. That way you are alerted when I do that, because my schedule's crazy. And I drive for the railroad for a living, okay? So I'm at their beck and call. I never really know for sure when I'm going to be free. So that's why, but if that's something you might be interested in, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. All right, so I want to share with you guys my insights for March 11th, 2020, and then we'll pull tarot and see what Spirit has to share. My personal insights, though, were, I'm looking at my notes here. Your heart and soul. Your heart and soul have a desire. It is for your greater good. It is like to the depth of your person, this desire. Problem is, our mind isn't always on board. Our mind doesn't always get on board because of limiting beliefs, because of past programming, because the thoughts and the programming that we were raised with are not always cohesive with what our heart and our soul really deeply desire for us. And I kind of had this a little bit of an aha moment today, and that's why I wanted to share this with you. I've done a lot of shadow work, and I've done a lot of inner child healing. I've cleansed and purged a lot. And in fact, today I only got like 3 hours of sleep, and then I was called to go do a drive, and I didn't want to do it, and I really wanted to be grumpy, and I really wanted to be irritable, and I just couldn't. I wanted to. I mean, that feeling was in me, but I'm like, why? I ain't got nothing to be grumpy or irritable about. So what? I didn't get a great deal of sleep. Oh well. You know, it's a beautiful day. My family's healthy. My rescue dog's getting better every single day. Life is so good. What? I wanted to be irritable and I couldn't find a reason. So it's kind of a funny thing. But as I was out there, I was thinking about something. So, how do I say this? My whole life, I've always been the giver, to the point that I've been taken advantage of, and yeah, really bad. But I was raised and programmed to be the giver. So that's always been my role. I give freely. And I give without expectation in return, which is why I set myself up in this manner. But I've learned my lessons, and I understand there's a difference between giving and being taken advantage of, okay? There is a difference. I didn't understand that previously. I know that might sound stupid to some of you, but I was raised and programmed from the time I was like, an infant. That's how I was trained to be. So I really, truly didn't understand there was a difference until, I would say, in the last year or so, these cognitive thoughts have started to come to me. But recently I've met somebody, and he's a giver. And I really enjoy him. He's so lighthearted and fun, where I'm super intense and serious. And he brings me out of that intensity. Makes me laugh. He's very nurturing. He's very caring. And I feel guilty. And so I was thinking about it, like, oh, I give freely. Why is it not okay? Well, because I've never received. Not like that. Everything I've received has come with a, yeah, but there's always been, before, there was always a, what do you call it? Something attached. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, I mean, in my own mind, I'm thinking about it. I didn't realize I had these limiting beliefs or these thoughts. I'm thinking, well, I feel like, what am I, a gold digger? No. Because I don't want his money. I really don't care. I'm making my own and taking care of myself. I am recovering from what I allowed. I allowed it to happen. But I am recovering. I'm doing all right. So, I'm not a gold digger, but why would I put that on myself? Well, maybe I'm just a user like everybody else used me. But I know that's not true. I have never intentionally used anybody ever. My point in sharing this with you, and there were some other thoughts too, but all of them, as I thought about it, I'm like, well, no, that's not true for me. I've never done that. I've never treated anybody like that by design. And, if I have inadvertently, I sincerely apologize. But I have never, like one of my closest friends was in a bind. We were friends for years. She was in a financial bind and in a state of panic. And so I gave her my debit card number, and guess what? She wiped me out and disappeared. I was just seriously disappointed in her, don't get me wrong. I'm like, seriously was disappointed in her, but I think what hurt me even more was the fact that she disappeared. If she had just said, you know what, I screwed up. Let me make it back. Let me make it up to you. I can give you $20 a month. Or, I am so sorry. I was so desperate. Blah, blah. She would have just talked to me about it. It wouldn't have been nearly as devastating. Someone who was supposed to be my friend. What really hurt me wasn't that she took the money. You know, it was supposed to be like a $20 pizza, and it turned into like a $600 and almost $700 wiping me out. But like I said, what really hurt me was the fact that she just cut me off after. So anyways, what I realized today, even though, like, I've done this, you know, the shadow work, I've done the inner child work, there's still beliefs I have that they're not necessarily about me per se, but things other people have said about other people that I'm finding myself now reflecting upon myself. I don't know if that makes any sense, but they're not true. And I really think as we're going through this shadow space of, you know, the full moon and then now Mercury coming out of retrograde, some of these things, these are the things that are coming to light, to surface. You know, things we didn't know. I had no clue I thought that way. I never thought about anybody else as like a gold digger or a user. I just never wanted to be, I've been used so much, I never wanted to be that person who did that to somebody else. And I've done that so much to the point that I actually have cut myself off from allowing myself to receive. And I didn't realize that. You know, and the thing of it is, you know, we ask the universe, and the universe is offering to us. I've been blocking it, not even realizing it. Because what? I don't deserve it? That's not true. That's not fair. That's not right to me. But I didn't understand I had that belief or that concept or that perspective until today. So I'm encouraging you as we go into March 11th and forward, or wherever you're at on your stage in your journey, as you're asking the universe to provide for you, are you blocking it without even realizing it? Because I have been for years, and I didn't get it. I didn't get it. It's not that I don't feel worthy. It's just that I was so fearful of being like the people who took advantage of me. I never wanted to perpetuate that. But in doing so, I know I'm not going to take advantage of anybody. I'm not that person. I've also rejected a lot of things out of that fear. Not understanding. The universe is saying, okay, you asked, here's a gift. It's coming through a person, it's coming through an opportunity, it's coming through this, it's coming through that. You asked, here. And in my fear, and not seeing, I guess, my value, I've been rejecting. Kind of crazy, huh? Whole new paradigm shift for you as well. Anyways, okay. So that's some thought to think about. The desires of your heart and soul. Is your mind, your subconscious, your beliefs in alignment with the desires of your heart and soul? Is your mind allowing the gifts the universe is giving to you for you to receive? Is your mind allowing you to receive them? So, good for that. All right. Thank you for that moment of your time. Now, I'm going to pause and move things around, and then let's do some tarot. All right. Let's see what Spirit has to share for us. I'm looking for my pause button. Okay, let's see. Let me move this up a little bit so you guys... I hit the chord during the pre-shuffle. All right. March 11th, 2020. Well, there we go. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles. What guidance, clarity, information do you have for us March 11th, 2020, please? What information, guidance, clarity? What information, guidance, and clarity do you have for us March 11th, 2020? What do you have for us? What insight, information, clarity? Oh, okay. Oh, see, this is crazy. Let me tell you why that's crazy. A second. What else? Got cards flipping over here left and right. Okay. These two fell out during the pre-shuffle. I put them back in the deck separately. The Sun. Any other information? March 11th, 2020, please, Spirit. What other information, guidance, clarity? Wow. Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups, King of Wands. Well, what I'm getting is the overall energy for March 11th is one of complete prosperity, abundance, wish fulfillment, all the earthly desires, house, home, family, health, wealth. It is just a beautiful, beautiful day. Everything is starting to come together. Things are coming together. There's change, there's abundance, there's peace, there's joy, there's, the reconciliation, there's connection, there's loyalty, there's so much goodness coming. March 11th, 2020. It's a very beautiful, beautiful day. We have the sun shining. It's like a new beginning. The young child on the horse going forward through this garden, the sun shining down, just joy and happiness. Your inner child is in a place of delight. The sun is shining through. It's shining. The sun is lighting up. I want to say the shadows, the darkness, the recesses within you. The sun is shedding light to allow you to acknowledge, to move forward in a position of joy, of ease, because you're riding the horse and the horse is taking you forward. The horse is doing the work. You are easing through this day in a very joyful, blissful, playful, youthful way. For some of you, there might be a feeling of being stuck. Still, you're in your own mind. I mean, come on. It's like it happens to the best of us. I shared with you at the beginning of this about my own morning. And I had my moment, I was stuck in my head. But here's the thing. The sun is bringing clarity. The sun is moving to you to shed light, to allow the inspiration, intuition to help you find the clarity that you need to release yourself, because you're not stuck. You never were stuck. You're just in your own mind. Feel blind. Feel like you don't know. But all you have to do is get out of your own thoughts. Take off the blindfold. The sun is shining. Intuition is trying to guide you. And when you release yourself, there's Three of Cups. It's victory. It's celebration. There's, joyous comings or joyous gatherings. People connecting. Because, we're releasing. That's why the sun came out over. We're releasing the thoughts and the mindset, the energies that kept us. This is where I was last night. That's crazy. No, but we're releasing because the sun is shedding light and our inner child's coming out and telling us it's time to play. Drop the swords. Get out of your own thoughts. Let the sun bring you out of this place of, wanting to feel despair, anxiety, stress, depression. It's time to walk away. It's time to move on. It's time to have a new journey. Let go. Let go of the emotional structure that actually is quite precarious. You can see they look like they're about to topple. Even though they're holding up, they're just barely. It's like a gust of wind, and this whole thing's going to come crashing down. It's time to let go. Move away. Release these thoughts, these limiting beliefs, these things that are in your mind that are holding you back, keeping you stuck. Seriously, guys, you cannot make this up. I cannot. I shared with you what I shared with you before drawing the cards. There's no way. There's no way. You watch me shuffle. You watch the cards pop out. There's just no way in hell I could manufacture that. If I was that, I was like a great damn ass magician, but I'm not. Or I'm not magician, not musician. But no, letting go. Let go of these past emotions that are not serving you. They're precarious. They're not well-founded. They're not strong. It's time to let go. Turn your back and move on. Move forward so that you can step into a place of transformation, of new mindset, of new awareness, of new understanding, a place that brings you joy, taking your inner child to the mature, the whole process, jovial, happy, confident, secure, all the abundance, embracing your inner strength, that lion, that Leo energy. Get your stubborn on. Get your stubborn on about you, your happiness, your joy. Salamanders here again about transformation. We got the fire, passion, your intuition, or not intuition. It could be intuition too. I guess that word came out for a reason. I don't believe there are accidents, and there's no coincidence. Things happen the way they happen, but allow the fire within you to be lit, to help you move forward to a place of confidence and joy. Like I said, I wanted to be grumpy so bad today, and I couldn't. I wanted to be irritable, and I couldn't find a reason why, because I was too happy. And this is crazy. This card layout, you guys saw them pop. Again, you can't make this up. You can't. This is what it is. And you can see the cards for yourself. So March 11th is a very beautiful day. It's a day of transformation, of prosperity, abundance, celebration, joy, new beginnings, awakenings, releasing, being aware, being mindful, awakening, letting go of what doesn't serve you, releasing those past emotions, moving on and moving forward towards a really, really great, confident, secure, strong, and all of this loops back to that 10 of Pentacles. Guys, this is beautiful. This is amazing. I hope you guys can see it all right. Okay, I love you. I hope this resonates. And again, those of you who take the time to like, comment, subscribe, I appreciate you. I do, like I said, the free tarot reading. I try to do it once a week. So hit that subscribe and that bell notification so you know when I do go live. And seemed like there was something else I wanted to say, but I can't remember now, and that's the way it rolls. Just know that I love you and I appreciate you. And I really hope you guys have a beautiful March 11th. Thanks for hanging with me for a minute. Take care. Bye.